You are a prisoner of what they wanted you to be. Now you're a minister of a brand new reality. Don't you wanna get away? Shut down all the voices, all the white noises, drowning me in deeper waves. I gotta get away. They think they own you, but they don't know. You're broken free, better on your own. You're on top of the world, at the top of your lungs. Come on and shout your freedom. Victory is won. Just come alive. It's right, new life begun. Shout it out to the world, at the top of your lungs. Come on and shout your freedom.
Now you just need to worry that I just don't lose control.
What a night. What a night. Big deal, isn't it? To me, it is a really big deal. Because to me, this represents that I am the best in CBW. It represents that I am the ace. And let me tell you something. To all of those who support me, I support you back. Much love to you. You know, that's not going to change, but if you don't like it, sorry. Really can't help you there.
Jake, I got a question.
Okay, this one kind of reporter here, but okay, go.
What was your mindset going into the match?
Well, Blaze is a risk taker. He is a striker. You know, he was going to be the most difficult one to deal with it in that match. However, that shouldn't discount Law. Law is a heavyweight bruiser. He's a heavyweight bruiser. He's won championships all over the game. So it's going to be a tough one. But to answer your question originally, my mindset was very simple.
Jake, I have question for you.
Okay.
Do you foresee yourself being a champion for a long time? Or do you see your reign ending with your next opponent?
God has a way of giving you the answer.
We know you're supposed to face the Law again. Mm-hmm. He made it pretty clear that he wasn't done with you, but what do you think about that matchup?
About the future matchup?
Yes.
It's gonna be a challenge. We can all agree here, right? It's gonna be a challenge. Make no mistake about it. Law is a tough competitor. He's a very tough competitor. There's probably no more of a heavy-hitting heavyweight than him. I've said that before. But to answer like the original guy's question, my mindset was very simple. That's no fucks given. Well,
Champ.
Okay, take a seat.
Hey, you been today?
Worn out.
Worn out. A hell of a battle you had.
Thank you very much.
Congrats to you on your CBW Critical Heavyweight Championship win.
It's an honor.
I know that you had the press people sitting here and asking you questions.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should ask as general manager. The main question I want to know, to all the haters, the ones that have doubted you, what do you have to say to them?
The amount of hatred, disdain, and violent anger that I feel towards some of these haters could fill a gallon jar. It could fill a book of 1,000 pages. It could disrupt the flow of the Nile River. It's powerful. I told the reporter, I'll tell you, no fucks given. As a wrestler, you can't care. In the moment, you have to go for it. And if you don't go for it, it's over. It's over. So to the haters, proved you wrong. No doubt about it. Proved you wrong.
All right. The last thing I have to ask.
Okay.
Again about the haters. I know you're getting tired of it, but other than the Law, who do you foresee as another contender for that championship?
There are many people in the CBW roster that I can foresee facing. Many
Plethora. A plethora of great talent.
And there's too many to name. However, if I, gunned in my head, had to name one match I've wanted for quite some time, I know he's going to listen to this. I want Kurt Adams.
See, I'm at the same mindset as you. Being general manager, I can't do much, but I have seen everything he has said to me, everything that he has done towards me, interrupted me in every single promo. I want the same thing, and I want to see you, who, well,
Excuse me, Chance. You mind if I
No, if
take
you
the floor?
listen, if I had a dime for every time you interrupted somebody, I'd be a fucking millionaire, bro.
Mind if
I know.
Mind if I have the floor? We're gonna keep this peaceful, but I want to talk to the champ for a minute.
Okay. Take a seat. Take a seat. Hey,
How's it feel?
No. First of all, how are you feeling?
I'm a little out of it.
I understand that.
There were some things about that match that I don't like. Mainly the outcome.
Well, it doesn't matter if you like it or dislike it. It's stone cold facts. It's in the history books.
See, while I can't change history, I can reshape the future. And you talk about this gallon jug, this book of 1,000 pages. Well, I plan to add one more droplet into that gallon jug of hate. I plan to write another page onto that 1,000 pages. And it won't be from any of the haters online. It won't be people from other promotions. It'll be self-hate. It'll be you hating yourself, writing that on page, adding that little drop when I take that title from you. Because you didn't beat me.
You're right.
Okay.
You beat Blaze.
Okay. And
Meaning you don't know that you can beat me. We know you can beat Blaze.
okay, you can sit here and tell me that I can't beat you.
I'm not saying you can't.
Oh, your eyes are telling a different story there, pal.
I'm not saying you can't beat me. I've been beaten before. I'm man enough to admit it. I'm man enough to admit it.
I've just now reached the mountaintop. There's no way that anyone's going to take me down from it.
You know the problem about sitting on a mountaintop? It's lonely at the top. And when someone comes to join you at the top of the mountain, it's usually not because they want your company or enjoy your presence. They come to that mountaintop to avalanche you off of it. And that's what I plan on doing.
Let me just scoop my chair back real quick for you, so I can look at you face to face properly. If you only knew what it was like to be in my shoes. If you only knew the struggle that I had to get to this point from everywhere else to here. I'll be honest, Sullivan, you had me to a match. That's fine. If I'm honest with you, I didn't have confidence in myself. But then the bell rang. The bell rang, Law. The bell rang. And what happened when the bell rang was 3 men went in there. 1 came out the winner. 3 men gave it their all, but 1 man won.
I didn't give it my all.
Yeah, clearly.
If I'd have given it my all, that wouldn't be on your shoulders. But yet you sit here and you say, I don't know what it's like to sit in your shoes. 7 times, if not more, I've sat at the top of a mountain, looking down upon the kingdom that I overrule, that I hold the throne to, that I wear the crown of, and heavy is he who wears the crown. Now see, Jake, my crown right now is a paper one from Burger King compared to the beautiful brass one you hold over your shoulder. But see, the difference between my crown and yours is my crown is a humble crown. And see, your crown is not humble. You put on this facade of the victim. You play the blame onto everyone else. And you portray yourself as a man who hasn't been given opportunity. You portray yourself as the man who time and time again has been outcasted and thrown away. But yet, every time I see you get an opportunity, it goes right here. Whether you win the title or not, you walk out to that ring with the complex of a champion. And that's not a good mindset. Because once that bell rings, your judgment is already jaded. And see, someone like me, who's been there, is what it takes to clear those jaded eyes. Because see, I look into your eyes right now, and I don't see a man who's hungry anymore. I don't see a man who wants to fight to keep it. I see a man who thinks he's already kept it. And Jake, I can promise you that 7 times will be 8. Those multiple championships I've held, some of which I have yet to lose, will just have another one. My conquest list will only grow. And it starts with the Critical Heavyweight Championship. And once I'm done with you, and you're back on the shelf, maybe I'll keep your seat warm for you on the commentary table.
Really? On the shelf? How original, Dale. How original. How original. I don't need your questions right now. Hold on just a minute. How original. I worked my ass off to even have a chance to get back. I did. You're right, there were times where I portrayed myself as a victim. I'll be honest, I'm not always right. No one's ever always right. You can sit here and say your words. We can say words between us. Ultimately, they mean nothing because what matters is what's happening in the ring. You can think that you're going to step in the ring with the man that's let opportunity slip through his fingers every time. You are stepping in the ring with a man who has nothing to lose and everything to gain. I've walked a mile in success, and I've walked 1,000 miles in defeat. I've been through what I've been through. That's in the past. This is now. This is now. This is now.
But you do have everything to lose.
This is now. You don't get to tell me what you're telling me. You don't get to tell me anything. Because if I look into your little beady eyes, all I can see is somebody who's broken, beaten. Because 7 times you stood, 7 times you fell. And I did something you could never do, and that's beat Aaron Blaze.